Call to order City of Merrill Park and Recreation Commission. Monday, June 9th, 2025. It is 4:16. First thing is approve minutes from previous meeting.
Motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion passed. Approval of claims. I think there is 2-page, huh?
Yeah.
We'll just do the first page. Any questions on anything? Then second page. I guess entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion?
What was the general repairs, Dan?
We had two separate things out there, both with heaters. One was the main heater.
Gotcha.
Yep, in the entryway, just a belt or something like that. And then the other one was in the concession, the one that does the concessions, bathrooms area,
Thank you.
kitchen.
I guess my question would be, what's the plaster pool?
That was our project that presented itself to us last year that we covered with the cow mat, where the pool in the zero depth area heaved up. So we ran out of time to do it last fall, and then we ended up doing it before the season started. So it's all chipped out and finished. It looks good.
Any other questions? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Claims pass. All right, our one agenda item. Review and approve bid for Mark Field Lighting Project. Guess Dan, I'll let you take that over.
Okay, put these out for bid a month ago and did all of our diligence as far as bid posting and packets, information material. I met with several different contractors, talked to several different contractors, and what I would consider as light manufacturers. Musco and Wisconsin Lighting Lab were the two main ones that I was hoping would get a bid in. The one that you see is from Van Oort, and that is a Musco. They're working with Musco for this. We did receive a second bid, and but the second bid was what our city attorney calls non-responsive, meaning that they emailed me the bid at 2:06. The bids are due and were to be opened here publicly at 2:00 p.m. So once I opened the bid and read it aloud, and Van Oort had representatives here physically on hand, anything that happens after that is null and void, or as they call it, non-responsive. So that bid cannot be considered or discussed. So we have the bid of $759,435 from Van Oort out of Wausau. Van Oort is the company that we worked with when we did the athletic park lights. They're really good to work with. They were very communicative and diligent, and I liked working with them when we did our athletic park light project. So it was good to see this. They'll be a good vendor. I did discuss with them the only problem that we had with the athletic park lights was the drill rig guys, and they no longer work with them, which is good, because that would be one thing that we would look at possibly. I won't say their name, but that would be one thing that we probably wouldn't do if they were going to use them as a preferred driller. Again, that was not the easiest entity to work with at all. So they have done plenty of lights since Athletic Park, and they've no longer work with them, which is good. So yeah, that being said, I would recommend the bid of $759,435 from Van Oort. Any questions or comments, concerns?
And that's for how many fields?
4.
It'll be 1 through 4, correct?
Yep, diamonds 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the south fields at the mark. And if you guys approve this, it will go to tomorrow night's city council meeting for approval, and then Wednesday I would start the process of sending some paperwork to Van Aert and getting it started.
Anybody got any questions? Guess we'd be looking for a motion to approve the bid of, so it'd be Van Aert, right?
Yes.
Of $759,435 for fields 1 through 4.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Any other discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, Dan, for your work on that.
Thank you.
Next we got is monthly report.
Okay, anybody have any questions? Field those first. Okay. Hearing none, I'll just kind of summarize. Summer's off to a good start so far. We could use a little more cooperation from Mother Nature. We don't need 58 degrees and rain, or 1 or 2 days where we reach the mid to upper 70s plateau. Pools off to a decent start, weather considered. We had a couple of days last week that were decent, and we had a good turnout. It runs parallel with the weather. When we have nice days, we have great crowds, and when we don't, obviously it's difficult to swim when it's soggy and 62. But knock on wood, everything's running smooth there. It's nice to have summer staff. We are trying like crazy to get caught up with some of the things that we fall behind on, and we are getting there. So it is kind of nice. Even a rain day like this today, although it was ill-timed with all of the stuff that we have going on, some of the smaller things that we have end up kind of falling through the cracks. So it was a nice day today to utilize that time to get some of the smaller projects or things that spread us out a little bit more done while we have staff. So otherwise, we have a pretty crazy summer lined up that's about to hit the skids here, with summer playground starting next Monday, and we've had T-ball and some of our other rec programs beginning last week, and get ready for summer ice in July. It keeps going. So good and busy. Everything's so far, knock on wood, going pretty good though.
You get a full staff, Dan?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Finally, Friday I talked one of them into starting early so that we could, because we had June Dairy Breakfast on Sunday as well, and trying to get a few things as much as we can get done, knowing sometimes for us the wraparound on a weekend too. We do have staff working on Saturday and Sunday, but we try to keep that to a minimum, so it's just opening parks, cleaning things, and getting that ready to go. But things that we don't get done from a mowing standpoint too on Friday, sometimes if the weather's right, by the time we get there on Monday, then we start windrowing things and we have to mow things or pick up grass. We're not equipped to pick grass and other things like that. So yeah, but it's nice now to be able to spread out and get things going. And with the summer staff, you always get some fun things, like having to pull 1 or 2 of them out of a ditch if they get stuck or they drive in the wrong way. But the fun part about summer is having people to worry about. So, yeah.
What's the status on the bridge out there at the forest, and did they start that, or?
Not yet. They have fallen behind that. Everything is ordered. I got to get back with Dean here. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, and I know everyone sprints into this time of year, but it is, and I don't know if tariffs or any of these things have played a part in their steel, but it all comes from Chilton, Wisconsin, is where custom manufacturing is, and they were held up a little bit. So I'm not sure what the story is, but I have to get with Dean on that to see where we're at. But all of the other portions of that have been squared away as far as engineering and DNR permits and our flood fringe study and all the endangered species stuff, turtles. For real. We're green lighted, and now we need a bridge.
Pool all started up good?
Yes, yep, pool,
See, there was some people in it.
yep. The new heater is in, that's running fantastic. I have to knock on wood, it's not leaking. It's amazing how smooth that thing runs when it is just recirculating its water, and how clean we can get it, how fast we can do it. It's phenomenal. Keeps my hair from going full gray too fast. Yeah.
All right.
And your email, was that this morning about
Yeah.
the Wisconsin River? That was good news.
Yeah, that's
The trail.
pretty cool. That's been a
Waterway.
couple of years in the making. Great Heritage National Waterway now will be kind of a neat thing. There's a lot of people the eco-tourists especially, that are looking for a way to just chuck a kayak or a canoe on a pickup truck or their vehicle and find some of these places. That's pretty neat. So they've done a lot of work, signage, and amenities in the Wausau area, and for good reason. That population there is a lot more than ours, but they're going to start working their way up here, this year and over the next couple of years. So we start working with them on some signage and some other plans that we can incorporate into our parks. And I've already asked Bill, this will probably be next year, but I think him and I are going to take a little trek up the Prairie River, because I'd like to at least add that as a spur to that. Because the Prairie River has every bit as much history here, at least to us, as the Wisconsin does, for sure. So, kind of neat. It's good. It's
Very neat.
good news.
Mhm.
All right, anybody got any other questions? Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
Our next thing is next meeting. I know me and you discussed about maybe skipping it.
Yeah, the only thing that I know Eric had that path of spending some of that ARPA funding, but I'll talk the fourth week is that we've tried that in the past, probably 10, 15 years ago, and it never works, and I don't blame anybody. So it would either be the week after, or if we want, we can leave it to the call of the chair, or August. Eric was going to be here too. That's, but I can talk.
I'm fine with the 6th, but we can always August. Skip July, but
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's go, you want to just try it? Unless Eric really
well,
needs it.
August 6th, and if something comes up, we can try to schedule one.
Yep.
All right, August 6th.
That's the fair. Does that matter to anybody?
Is that the fair?
Yeah.
So it'll be the first day,
First day.
August 6th.
It does not matter to me. That's what's on my calendar.
Okay.
Come here and then we'll go.
Yeah, there you
We'll
go.
celebrate.
I will be there, but I don't have to be there the whole time.
We could do it on a picnic table at the fair.
Nope, that's
That would be a
on my
first.
calendar.
All right, so I got our August 6th at 4:15 in the council chambers. All right, next would be public comment. Got anything back there? All right. And I guess I look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Meeting's adjourned.